Hello, I'm Shalini Kedia, Chairperson of the fragileX Society in India. Fragile, what is how most people react when they hear the work I do. Did you know about fragileX syndrome? No, you didn't. Don't worry, there are many people who don't know about this condition, and yet we have nearly 4 lakh children affected by this medical condition in India and millions worldwide. Fragile X syndrome is one of the leading causes of intellectual disability amongst children worldwide. Fragile X syndrome can also cause autism. In fact, it is the only known single gene cause of autism. Does this sound a little complicated? So I am here today to help you understand Fragile X, what it is, how is it caused, what are the symptoms, what is the connection between Fragile X and autism, why is it important to test, and a little about the work we do at the society. So, Fragile X syndrome is caused by the shutting down of the FMR1 gene, which is located on the X chromosome. This gene produces an important protein that is essential for brain development. Lack of that protein can hamper the development of the child. Fragile X syndrome is a spectrum disorder, and the symptoms may vary from mild, moderate to severe. A few symptoms are intellectual disability, delayed development, speech delay, behavior problems, sensory processing disorders, autism, and autistic traits. Children with Fragile X syndrome may often have physical features like a long face, large ears, broad forehead, a prominent chin, and hyperflexible joints. Do you know a child who has a developmental delay or autism or maybe autistic traits? Well, that could be Fragile X syndrome. Fragile X syndrome is very similar to autism because they have quite a few overlapping symptoms. And that makes it very confusing. In fact, Fragile X syndrome is often underdiagnosed or misdiagnosed as autism. It is highly recommended that if a child is diagnosed with autism, the child must be tested for Fragile X syndrome to rule out whether that is causing the autism. This will make a huge impact to the development of the child because the treatments will vary. Fragile X syndrome can be tested or confirmed with a blood test. Let me tell you a few differences between autism and Fragile X syndrome. Autism is a behavioral condition, while Fragile X syndrome is a medically defined genetic condition. There is no blood test to confirm autism, but Fragile X syndrome can be confirmed with a blood test. There is no way to have prenatal screening or testing for autism, but Fragile X syndrome can be tested prenatally. These differences make it absolutely essential to know the difference between autism and Fragile X syndrome. As parents, don't we all love to relive the moment you first held your baby in your arms? You love to dream about it again and again and wish you could keep feeling it. It's a beautiful moment. And you know what? The moment a child gets the diagnosis of having a special need is also a moment the parent lives again and again, but not with joy. The diagnosis of a special needs child sadly does not come with a user manual or a quick guide. It comes with sadness, a broken heart, fear, and a lot more emotions that are difficult to express. For parents, it is like a shattered dream for their future and the future of their child. How easy is it for a parent to receive a diagnosis of a rare condition and not know what to do and how to help the child and realize there is no roadmap ahead? It is very difficult. This is where lies the core of fragileX Society of India. We started our organization way back in 2003 only to be a support group for families affected with Fragile X syndrome. Over the last decade, we have expanded our role to spread awareness about the lesser known condition, and that awareness has helped innumerable families. We are very well networked with most doctors around the country, and so when a child is diagnosed with the condition, they are led to us. Some families call immediately, but many families don't. They have the fear. They are scared of what they might get to hear from us. They may be actually scared to know the truth, and that's fair. After all, how easy is it to know more about how difficult your journey with your child is going to be? The first call at the organization is usually taken by me. It is the most important step to win the faith of the family, to hear them out without judgment, to help them know that their information and their feelings are all going to be confidential. It's usually all about just listening to them. The first question all families ask is, was it my fault? What had I done? Why is God doing this to me? Did I make any mistake in my pregnancy? And we try to reiterate to them that it wasn't their mistake and they should not be guilty. It is not very easy. It is very challenging for the family to even accept that they should not be guilty. But it comes with time. We at the society have a lot of quick guides and manuals, infographics put together to help families maneuver their way ahead. We don't overload them with a lot of information to get them overwhelmed. That's very difficult. We are always going to be there for them, and hence we give them little information which is relevant at that point in time. They can always come back for more information. Many families worldwide and in India have more than one child affected in their family. There is no cure for Fragile X syndrome. But does that stop us from spreading awareness about the condition and helping a child receive the right diagnosis? No, it doesn't. It is absolutely imperative for a child to receive the right diagnosis, treatment, and the way forward. Why do you think there are so many families who have 2 or even 3 children affected in their house? Awareness, lack of awareness is what causes it. The gene responsible for Fragile X syndrome was only discovered in the year 1991, which is relatively new, and hence there is a lot of ignorance on this condition worldwide. We are all working to spread awareness for Fragile X syndrome. You can help us. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I say it takes more than a country to raise a child with special needs. But it can all start with one single individual, and that can be you. Would you like to join us? Help us spread awareness for Fragile X syndrome and help those innumerable children who are out there without the right diagnosis. You can do it. On the 22nd of July, the world glows green to spread awareness for Fragile X syndrome. There are over 300 landmarks all around the world that light up green in support of awareness. In fact, we have nearly 35 landmarks in India that will also light up to spread awareness for Fragile X syndrome. Everyone adds their bit, whether big or small. It all makes a difference. No step is small. After all, everything big starts small. If you have reached this part of the video, I am sure you want to support Fragile X awareness. You can do your bit. Speak to your friends about it, put it up on social media, follow us, support us. You find us on all social media channels at Fragile X India. Do your bit. Ask us how you can help. There are many ways. Thank you.